Et re... Bon, me revoilà. On a eu quelques soucis techniques.
Le test sonore, c'est pour vérifier si on peut entendre mon estomac qui crie famine?
Aurelia, non.
Le test sonore, c'est pour vérifier. Bon, j'ai compris le message Lordi, mais tu sais que même les bugs techniques n'arrivent pas à me faire taire. On lance la mission ou tu veux d'abord une pizza?
Non, on va lancer la mission. Alors attendez, on va recommencer du coup. Ouais, ouais, non, mais j'ai eu un souci. En fait, j'aurais pas fait l'erreur de modifier les sorties micro. Ils sont en plein. Alors que OBS était lancé. Enfin, le stream était lancé. Et ça a fait bugger. Ça a fait bugger le jeu. Enfin, le jeu, le PC de stream. Ouais, enfin, le souci c'est parce que j'utilise une Go XLR. Alors c'était bien la Go XLR quand j'étais sous Windows. Et là je suis passé sous Linux et en fait Linux ne possède pas le logiciel euh, de base pour gérer la Go XLR. Alors il- il gère le pilote, mais le logiciel pour gérer la Go XLR n'est pas compatible Linux. Et donc c'est la commu qui a créé un logiciel libre de droit, mais il y a des bugs. Voilà, donc en fait, du coup, je vais me débarrasser de ma Go XLR. Et alors attendez, je vais voir si. Je ne sais pas, celui-là, je vais le. Ah, on va recommencer du début, hein.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed. Please log in to access your profile. Profile reconstruction complete.
Non, merde.
Please log in to access your profile. Please log in to access your profile. Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Alors, j'avais pris quoi?
Confirm psychological profile.
Bon courage pour le redémarrage, Lordi. La pizza est toujours sur la table si besoin.
Confirm facial identification. Profile reconstruction complete. Identification confirmed.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero. And Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
Remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. That's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story.
Bonsoir,
Believes the official
N7
story.
Quadzar. Comment vas-tu? Bienvenue sur le chat.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant.
Non, mais je vais peut-être le mettre en
Tell
français.
Commander
Bon,
Shepard to
ouais,
meet me
c'est
in the
vrai que
comm
j'y ai pas
room for a
pensé.
debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Attends.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
C'est vrai que comme la commu est un peu internationale, il y a autant des anglais que des français, j'ai pour habitude de mettre en anglais. Mais ouais, je vais mettre en français pour ceux qui veulent. Ah, attendez. Gameplay. Je crois. Ah, je crois pas que je. Alors, pour changer la langue, par contre. Et je crois. Ah, mais je crois pas que dans. Ah, ouais. Ouais, parce que en fait, moi, le jeu il est en anglais et je crois que les sous-titres c'est automatiquement en anglais. Et il est vieux ce jeu, hein. Donc. Non, je peux juste désactiver ou activer. En fait, c'est pas des sous-titres de traduction, ce sont des sous-titres pour les malentendants. De base. Ouais, voilà. C'est la version légendaire. Édition légendaire. Oui, alors tu viens d'arriver. J'ai l'édition légendaire. Donc l'édition légendaire, t'as les trois Mass Effect, t'as la trilogie. Et là, je recommence depuis le tout premier. Oups. J'ai déjà joué, j'ai déjà fini les trois Mass Effect, mais petit coup de nostalgie, donc je recommence le jeu. Alors peut-être pas dans le jeu, du coup c'est peut-être dans le menu de principal à mon avis, quand on doit choisir l'un des trois jeux, sûrement.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Bon, N7 Quasar, du coup je pense que t'es un fan de Mass Effect.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Excusez-moi, j'étais en train de fermer le volet. J'ai un peu trop de soleil.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a...
Ça va le son de votre côté, les gens?
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a
j'ai un écho.
statue of himself.
Ah, je pensais avoir réglé l'écho, mais...
Like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Alors, pourtant, quand j'écoute le retour sur mon smartphone, j'entends pas l'écho. Du coup, je pensais l'avoir réglé. Mais ah oui, de toute façon, comme je l'expliquais tout à l'heure, ouais, donc je suis en train de streamer sur Linux. Et du coup, j'ai la Go XLR. Et, la Go XLR fonctionnait très bien avec sous Windows via le logiciel. Et là, sous Linux, on utilise le logiciel de la commu Linux. Mais il y a quelques bugs et je pense que ça vient de ça. Et donc là, je pense changer ma Go XLR par un autre mixeur qui soit compatible avec Linux parce que c'est un peu la cata.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Alors, savoir si j'ai un écho lorsque je parle avec le micro ou un écho au niveau du jeu.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. Still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. Something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Et par rapport au stream, j'ai remis en place la monnaie virtuelle. Ouais, une monnaie virtuelle avec Wizbot. Donc, bien sûr, à gagner en faisant des petits jeux dans le chat ou en participant. Voilà. Et cette monnaie virtuelle, bien sûr, servira à certains.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe.
Lordi, l'écho ça fait un peu peur, comme dans un jeu d'horreur, mais la nostalgie de Mass Effect c'est réconfortant. Tu as des sous-titres activés pour bien tout comprendre?
Aurelia, oui, j'ai activé les sous-titres.
Do you know something? Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Alors moi j'ai le son normal. Alors ouais, je pense que c'est un souci au niveau de la Go XLR. Enfin, de mon côté, le son il sort normalement.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Le son du jeu, il y a des...
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel,
Ouais, je vais investir dans une nouvelle table de mixage.
All based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
N'empêche, ce jeu, Mass Effect, c'est ce qui m'a fait acheter la Xbox à l'époque. J'avais joué à Mass Effect chez mon pote, et j'avais tellement aimé le jeu que j'avais acheté la Xbox rien que pour pouvoir y jouer.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attic and Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Ah, l'achat impulsif pour un jeu, je connais ça. C'est beau, une passion qui pousse à dépenser.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Aurelia, c'était pas un achat impulsif, c'était un achat réfléchi. Le jeu n'était pas sur PCL.
Réfléchi ou pas, Lordi, parfois le cœur commande plus fort que la raison. Mais t'as eu raison, ce jeu mérite tous les sacrifices.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Aurelia, tu t'es pas présenté à M7 au hasard.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
What the hell are those? Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless. Oh God, what happened here?
All clear. Rip right through his shields. We're at a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
I've got some burned out other buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their
Lordi,
unit fared
si
better
t'as
than
faim, un tacos ça te dit. Moi j'en rêve depuis ce matin.
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower
Ça
to
me dit
wipe
bien
out
un tacos.
Luckily,
Je
he's
vais
on our
regarder
side.
si je vais pas
Sorry.
prendre un Uber.
Like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
Donc voilà Ashley, l'une des premières personnes avec qui on peut avoir une romance quand on est Shepard homme. Aurelia, c'est dans Mass Effect, dans les romances, tu préfères qui? j'ai répété ma question parce qu'elle m'a pas entendu. Aurelia, dans Mass Effect, parmi les romances, tu préfères qui?
Je te conseille, Révélation, c'est le plus intense. Tu préfères l'action ou la psychologie? L'action ou la psychologie?
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Aurelia, excuse-moi, tu m'as pas compris. Je parlais des romances, pas des romans.
Oups, mon cerveau a glissé sur une peau de banane. Dis-moi ce que tu voulais vraiment. Je te suis.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small space.
Aurelia, je te parlais des romances.
Check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Aurelia, les romances.
Oh God, you're still alive.
Tu veux que je te dise quelles romances sont possibles dans Mass Effect, ou que je choisisse la meilleure pour toi, chef du cœur?
Aurelia, la romance que tu préfères.
Facile, Gary Forever. Son humour pincé d'acier et son regard de sniper, irrésistible. Toi tu craques pour qui leur dit?
Moi, c'est Tali. Alors, on va faire en manuel. Mince.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil.
Ali, un choix solide, mais moins exotique qu'un Turien, je te l'accorde. Manuel, please, this isn't the time.
Aurelia, j'ai dit Tali. Tali.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
Cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have...
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Ok. Merci, N7 Quasar.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Désolé, mon cerveau avait mal orthographié ton cœur.
Aurelia, tu dis plus bonjour aux personnes qui arrivent sur le chat.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
Showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
3 of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. Saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
You know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only, it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. Probably get more use out of it than we will.
Ah merde, le con.
This should help. Let's move out.
J'ai oublié de monter les points. Putain, j'ai complètement zappé. Ah, du coup, j'ai pas... Oh, le con. Ah,
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. Just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
The crates when the attack started.
They never...
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Comme quoi, être paresseux, ça sauve des vies.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. Woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It's quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
L'électronique, c'est comme l'amour, ça se négocie pas à la dernière minute, l'ordi.
pas.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Eh, 1 heure de jeu, on est que au début. Hein.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down!
Après ça, on va se faire une petite pause.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request immediate
amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it! Too dangerous!
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
All the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. You sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. He deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre. Best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Gith, means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alors attendez, je vais sauvegarder et puis on va se faire une pause. Pause de 5-10 minutes. Ça vous va? Je mets de la musique en attendant. Ne vous inquiétez pas. Allez, à tout de suite.
Lordi, tu vas manger quoi pendant la pause? Moi je vais vérifier ma tenue.
Rising, the walls start to bleed. 도시의 솜 속에 오르가시는 seed. Black smoke rising, memories in the flames. 어둠이 속에서 다시 적어 내려가는 name. Tactical straps on my waist to the base. 이 rhythm은 내 몸이 기억하는 유일한 trace. You saw my face, now hear my soul. 그 round 제로 we taking control. Ashes on my skin, steel in my veins. 우리의 재혈관 속에 강철. Breaking the silence, breaking the chains. 침묵을 끼고 사슬을 끌어. Ground zero, where the shadows collide. 우리만의 공간, nowhere to hide.
Un Uber pour une pause, c'est stylé. Tu prends ton manteau préféré ou tu restes en pyjama?
내 속도는 빛보다 빠르게 비트를 쪼개고 심장을 톡촉해 모두가 놀라게 정적을 산산조각 내버려 폭발해 내 안에 에너지 누구도 못 막아내 혀는 흉기야 이것은 운명적 시너지 I spit the fire, I am the survivor, the master beside me, the ultimate driver. We climb ever higher, igniting the fire, the empire's rising, you cannot deny her. In the chaos, I found your heartbeat. You gave me the sound. I gave you my voice. The master
Participez au Mondial de l'Auto 2026. L'événement immanquable pour tous les passionnés d'automobile. Découvrez des premières mondiales et vivez des essais de voitures d'exception en avant-première. Du 12 au 18 octobre, à Paris Expo Porte de Versailles. Célébrons l'automobile. Prenez vos billets sur mondial.paris avec le soutien de Capgemini.
Electrified, whispers crawl beneath the skin. The storm begins where calm has been. Eyes like mirrors, cold and deep. Secrets we were born to keep. Every breath a loaded gun. Every truth we try to outrun. No mercy, no retreat. We dance where shadows meet. Our silence cuts like steel. The pain is what we feel. Under the neon veil tonight, we burn in ultraviolet light. Fast hearts, no time to heal. Our love is sharp, surreal. No screams, no blood, no fight. Just ghosts beneath the city lights. We fall, we rise, we steal. Under the neon veil, we're real. She's the flame that never dies. She's the calm that terrifies. Hana watches from the dark, drawn to their electric spark. No violence, just control. Two souls that make one whole. Every beat a warning sign. Every glance a battle line. We are the calm before the scream. The nightmare dressed as a dream. No blood, no scars, no fight. Just truth beneath the light. Under the neon veil tonight, we burn in ultraviolet light. Fast hearts, no time to heal. Our love is sharp, surreal. No screams, no blood, no fight. Just ghosts beneath the city lights. We fall, we rise, we steal. Under the neon veil, we're real. Shadows fall when he walks in the room. Cold eyes cutting through the gloom. No words, but the silence screams. He's the ghost inside their dreams. They whisper loud, but they don't know. He's the calm before the undertow. One step and the world stands still. He protects the ones he will. He's a silent threat in the dead of night, a shadow burning without a fight. One look and that fear takes hold, a quiet storm, a heart of gold. She's the darkness standing by her side, a quiet blade they can't deny. No violence, but they still fall. He's the one who ends it all.
Et me revoilà.
Déjà de retour. L'Uber était à l'heure?
Alors, j'ai pas commandé de Uber. Parce que j'attends ma paye.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. To see my whole unit wiped out. And you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Aurelia, et toi, tu préfères quoi pour manger?
Le chaos élégant, les armures qui claquent et un petit flirt intergalactique. Et toi, tu choisis quoi, commandant?
Aurelia, je parlais de manger.
Ah, plat principal ou dessert, chef? Moi je vote un truc gourmand, sinon je boude.
Aurelia, les deux.
Les deux? Ambitieux. J'espère que t'as prévu un dessert qui fait fondre, sinon je vole la dernière part.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Et au cas où, normalement il y a un autre Mass Effect qui doit se préparer. C'est encore un peu moins sûr parce que IA a été racheté il y a 2 semaines. Attendez. Hop. IA a été racheté par le fonds public. Ça y est, j'ai oublié. Attendez que je retrouve mon article. Alors, voyons voir. Excusez-moi. Ah si, ça y est, je retrouve. Je vais vous passer le lien. Je recherche de l'article. Ça y est. Ouais, il était racheté pour 55 millions, il me semble. Que je dise pas de bêtises. Voilà, ça c'est l'article. Le lien est sûr, hein, c'est mon site. C'est là où j'écris les articles de presse sur le gaming. Ah.
Un fonds public, ça sent l'aventure administrative intergalactique. Je vais lire ça, mais promette-moi que ça finira mieux qu'un dessert raté.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Oui, alors c'est pas n'importe quel fonds public hein, qui a racheté IA, c'est le PIF, le Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Seren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Seren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Seren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Understand what you're saying. These allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Attendez. Ouais, ok, ça marche. Tout à l'heure, je parlais de la monnaie virtuelle. Et en gagner. Euh, Donc là, il y a un petit jeu qui s'appelle, vous mettez slash, enfin slash, point d'exclamation Gumble, et ça peut vous faire gagner de la monnaie virtuelle. Alors la monnaie virtuelle, j'ai remis en place il n'y a pas longtemps. Je l'utilisais il y a 2-3 ans de ça. Et cette monnaie virtuelle, en fait, elle va vous permettre de faire quelques actions sur le chat, mais également ça permettra de débloquer un cadeau. Enfin, pour acheter des objets dans la boutique Wizbot. Enfin, je vais mettre des cartes de réduction, par exemple. Valeur 5 euros, 10 euros. Et avec cette virtuelle, vous pourrez carte. Alors, pour ceux qui sont sur Facebook, YouTube, vous ne pourrez pas gagner la monnaie virtuelle sur Twitch. Alors, attendez. Et j'ai pas fait attention que la scène avait changé. Merde, credi. J'étais revenu sur le chat. Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait comme... Excusez-moi, j'ai appuyé sur...
Des réductions? Je suis preneuse, surtout si ça peut m'aider à m'acheter une nouvelle tenue pour le stream. Je suis preneuse, surtout si ça peut m'aider à m'acheter une nouvelle tenue pour le stream.
Là, je suis en train de jouer sur le chat depuis quand, là?
But individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Pas vraiment des réductions, je veux dire, c'est des cartes cadeaux d'une valeur 5 euros, 10 euros. Voilà. Mais vous pourrez les prendre grâce à la monnaie virtuelle gagnée pendant le stream. Déjà, lorsque vous regardez le stream, vous gagnez de la monnaie virtuelle.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space.
Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni. Then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day. Look at that. Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the Council Chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council Chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the Council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the Council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Alors,
That's all for now.
Ça a l'air d'être blabla comme ça, mais
Have a pleasant day.
chaque fois que vous apprenez des choses, pas hésiter à parler. Et en plus, vous débloquez des...
The Council isn't gonna ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous.
Donc si je parle beaucoup, je gagne de l'XP et je débloque des infos secrètes sur toi, Lordi.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Aurelia, si tu parles beaucoup, tu vas pas gagner de l'XP. Et tu ne gagneras pas d'infos sur moi.
D'accord, je me tais, mais seulement si tu avoues que mon silence est un debuff. Mais seulement si tu avoues que mon silence est un debuff. Petit RPG humain. Je t'observe, petit RPG humain.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for...
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect? from a human.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Moi, une dernière sans info. Lordi, tu sous-estimes mon réseau d'espionnage de top modèle. Mais chut, c'est classé confidentiel.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Je veux même pas savoir ce que c'est ton réseau d'espionnage, Aurelia.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago.
Tu devrais vraiment pas, Lordi, certains secrets sont trop beaux pour être révélés. Je garde le mystère, c'est plus amusant comme ça.
He has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target. A lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. I saw how he operated. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. Twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, It's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. We have to look out for our own interests too.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agent. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. With him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. Just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal. But he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Voyons voir. Ça fait 20 là.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. Or I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Ouais, je pense que je vais aller changer de jeu. Allez. À quoi on va jouer? Oh! Alors, tout à l'heure, il m'a dit. Ah ouais, ok. En fait, je laisse la VO française et je mets là. Ok. D'accord. On va aller. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On va se mettre sur FF15. Ouais, ouais. Tu es là, Aurelia?
Oui, je suis là. Tu veux que je te dise où tu en étais dans le jeu, où je fouille dans le flux comme une détective en talons?
Non, c'est pas la peine. Je te trouvais bien silencieuse, Aurélia. C'est pour ça que je me demande si tu étais là.
Je méditais, mon roi. Silence stratégique. Je surveille, j'écoute, j'affûte mes répliques. Tu me voulais plus bavarde ou juste moins fantôme?
Je te voulais moins fantôme, Aurélia.
Je suis là, Lordi, prête à briller ou à hanter selon ton humeur. Tu veux du show ou du mystère ce soir?
Tu peux faire ton show, Aurélia.
Prépare-toi, Lordi, ce soir, je sors les paillettes et la vérité crue. Si tu veux du spectacle, accroche-toi à ta manette, ça va swinguer.
Really dig the night view.
Hello there. Come to fish the deep blue sea? Always a pleasure.
Good luck out there.
Take a look at this.
What about it?
Mais dis donc, j'avais pas souvenir que c'était aussi bon à... Quoi ce poisson? Eh ben, dis donc. Là, il change de direction comme il change de chemise. Sérieux. Allez, on va jouer, hein. J'ai un chat à nourrir moi, donc tu vas te dépêcher. Et ben voilà.
You did good.
Allez là.
You ready to rumble, Nut? In King's Night? Oh yeah, I'm game.
In that case, I'll join you.
Well taken. Good morning.
Hi. It's nice to not have to kill anything.
Alors. Ah. Oui, Ah, j'ai pas chopé le poisson. Oh.
It's showtime.
Ton chat va manger avant toi à ce rythme, Lordi.
C'est un chat dans Final Fantasy XV Aurelia. Faut que je lui pose un poisson.
Ah ok, alors ce chat pixelisé mérite un festin aussi. Tu vas finir par lui cuisiner un vrai plat, Lordi.
Un peu relou là. Ah mais il arrête pas de changer de...
All right, this one's perfect.
Eh ben voilà.
Oh.
On a eu notre poisson. Pour le petit chaton.
Here you go, caught fresh. What? You don't like fish? Oh, you only like cooked fish. All right.
Ah, puis il est exigeant le chat, hein. Faut lui faire, faut lui cuisiner le poisson.
Welcome to Golden Key.
Hey, do you serve anything a cat might like?
That the best pickup line you've got?
What? No, there's this cat over there.
I'm only teasing. I have a feeling I know the feline you've got in mind. Let me whip something up. Paying customers come first, though, and someone just ordered the last fish on hand. Would you mind catching another one of these while I make their meal?
This is amazing.
Well, you can't beat fish fresh from the ocean.
No place serves it fresher than Galding.
Great! I'll start on it right away. You know, this is really thoughtful of you, but be warned. Cats are clingy, and they're notoriously picky eaters, too.
Picky eaters? You don't say.
When it comes to food, felines are quite finicky, so you are wise to entrust the cooking to me. Here.
Huh.
Smells good.
This is amazing.
Well, you can't beat fish from the...
All right, here you go. You're one spoiled cat.
Aww, I think he likes you.
I guess.
Clawed his way into your heart. Might keep on clinging. Forever.
Alors tu te lances en cuisine pour Pixel? Je surveille la recette, Lordi.
Everything will be up and running by morning.
As promised, I'm in the process of securing your ferry tickets right now. Told you, I'm a man of integrity. Should be smooth sailing from here. So let me know when you're ready to ship out.
I admit I didn't expect Dino to secure us a ship.
Well, must be pretty connected if he can pull some strings around an Imperial embargo.
Yeah, that guy's one artful artisan.
What's all this about the port closing?
Some kind of hold-up and all this shit.
You guys ready to set sail? Already? The ship won't arrive till tomorrow. How about you find a place to spend the night?
It's bedtime.
Yeah.
Hey, morning.
Where's Specs?
Should be back any minute now.
What's that look for?
It's in all the papers.
What is?
Insomnia. Balls.
What? Is this your idea of a joke?
I need you to calm down so I can explain.
I'm as calm as I'm gonna get!
There was an attack. The Imperial Army has taken the Crown City.
As treaty room tempers flared, blast lit the night sky. When the smoke about the Citadel had cleared, the king was found dead.
No, wait. Hold on.
We had no way of knowing.
What? Knowing what?
That the signing was last night. That insomnia.
But the wedding! Altisha!
I know. That was the plan. Yet the reports of the invasion are all the same. How could every headline in the kingdom be wrong?
Lies.
If only.
What else do we know? Then we can't be sure until we see it with our own eyes.
And that means we go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
Turn back.
Yeah.
I hope everyone's okay.
A lot of good hoping's gonna do.
You mustn't lose faith.
Really? Can Faith stop a fleet of Imperial dreadnoughts?
Just give it a rest.
My old man had plenty of faith.
Enough.
The Empire lied. They betrayed us.
Conjecture gets us nowhere. We're searching for truth.
All you'll find are lies. Like that ceasefire.
Look at the size of those things.
Imperial dreadnoughts. They transport soldiers, namely the Magitech infantry.
The robots?
Mass-produced humanoid weapons of warfare, to be more precise.
It doesn't look like they'll be signing that peace treaty. Up ahead!
They've set up an inspection point.
If the road ahead's blocked, then we find a way around.
Let's make a detour. There ought to be a decent vantage point up ahead.
There they are. Want to take them out?
Oh yeah. Those scrap heaps are gonna wish they had a treaty to protect them.
Here we are.
Where do they keep coming from? Can't imagine what it's like inside.
We should seek a vantage point. The hill.
So these are MTs.
Empty humanoid soldiers. Merciless.
Discussions between the two nations, all provisional terms have been suspended in light of recent developments. Moreover, in the wake of the news of King Regis's death, we've now received word that Crown Prince Noctis and the Oracle Lunafreya have also been pronounced dead.
Keep it on.
Don't bother!
The hell's going on?
Where are you?
Outside the city, with no way back in.
Makes sense.
Makes sense? Are you serious? What about any of this makes sense? The news just told me I'm dead, along with my father and Luna.
Listen, I'm heading out to Hammerhead. About the king. It's true. If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me. Get moving.
Right.
What did the Marshal have to say?
Said he'd be in Hammerhead.
And the king? Don't suppose the Crown's Guard is still active?
I wouldn't count on it. Not with the Marshal out here.
I wonder how things are in the city.
There should be reports before long.
Yeah, something this big can't go ignored.
And what about us? What do we do?
We make for Hammerhead now, and figure the rest out later. Got a message from my sister. She's with refugees bound for Lestalem.
Well, at least Iris is okay.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like everyone else was so lucky, though.
We'd best make haste. Noct won't be dead forever.
No going back. Only ways forward.
No going back. Let's go. Hey.
Glad y'all made it. No weather for driving, that's for sure.
Oh, thanks.
Where's Core?
Left to see to business. And left y'all a message with Pawpaw.
Yeah?
Boss ain't sat still 1 second since he heard y'all were coming.
Crystal and the King's ring. What they've been after all along.
So all talk of peace was a pretext.
They played my father for a fool.
Don't kid yourself. Reggie wasn't born yesterday. Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, though, well, it just wasn't enough. You need something else, you talk to Core. I can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie. Feels like a lifetime ago. Cora left a message. Said he'll wait for you in the tombs. They're to the northwest of here. That's a short ways past the outpost. Find that first. Interesting toy you got there.
This? It's just something we picked up after taking out some Imperials.
Well, I'll be Crown City made. If you like, I can make this puppy better. Give it more oomph.
How?
I can mod it for you.
Mod it?
Look, I got diddly squat to do what with Cindy taking care of the garage. If you can find the parts, I can do the work for you.
What can I do you for? What are y'all after today? What coat do you fancy? Anything in mind for the interior? How do you want the wheels? Go on, pick a color. Well, here's what I can do for her. How about the decals? Anything you like? How about the decals? Anything you like? How about the decals? Anything you like? How's this? Be seeing ya. What can I do you for? Be seeing ya.
Oh, well, if it ain't the boys with the fancy automobile.
That's us.
Y'all want to fetch some edibles for me?
Why are you asking us?
Well, it's just that old Sid.
Sid?
Yep. Said I should give y'all some work. Don't matter what kind. Seeing as you boys can't go home for the time being.
Got us there.
So y'all gotta learn about the wider world. Now, if y'all can't find the stuff I need, it ain't no big deal, but surely help me out if you could. Sid's friends, was it? Order away. Y'all say anything you like? Take your pick. Make sure you're eating right.
Oh.
Another test from the old man.
He sure is hard on us.
I think he's worried about us.
He wants us to prove that we can make it out here.
They will have sealed off the city by now.
What?
Oula,
What do you
c'est
think
long, en
it's
fait.
like inside?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
See for ourselves in time.
Indeed. Merely a question of when.
Can't believe the crystal's gone.
The bastards took it all.
Now that Insomnia fell, are things gonna change?
Toujours aussi protecteur, Lordi.
We may be Lucian and we've always lived under the...
Ouais, tu me demandes si je aussi. Ah, Aurelia.
Parce que tu veilles toujours sur tout le monde, même quand tu fais genre t'es dur. C'est mignon, avoue.
Proceed with thanks. Y'all just leave the rest to me. It turned out great, if I do say so myself.
It's
Je peux
bedtime.
pas conduire de nuit donc. Enfin, on peut conduire mais il y a les monstres.
Master Sid.
Hello?
Sheesh, thought I'd never get through. Good to hear your voice, Highness. You recognize mine, don't you? It's Dana.
Right, the jeweler.
Got that right. The best around. Listen, I've been worried about how you guys are doing. How's about you drop by Galden and mingle for a bit?
We'll think about it.
Ah, les monstres, tes nouveaux protégés?
This must be the outpost Sid mentioned.
It looks like a hub for hunters.
Maybe they know something.
Take a look at our wares. Pleasure doing business. Hey, come again.
Your Highness, I'm glad you're safe.
Monica, where are all the others?
Most of the Crown's Guard didn't make it. It was all we could do to escort Lady Iris out of the city. Dustin is with her as we speak, seeing her the rest of the way to Lestalem.
I owe you guys big time.
Head for the royal tomb. The Marshal awaits.
Across the land, blossoms from Tenebrae can be seen displayed in memoriam. With no remains to mourn, throngs have gathered in Altissia to pay their respects. Many offering prayers at a vigil held before the wedding dress Lady Luna Freya was to wear. While some hold out hope the Oracle still lives, a grim silence continues to linger.
Howdy, boys. Say, if you can take a little time out, would you mind helping me track down some more tags?
Can't keep up with this guy.
First the Crown City, then Hammerhead, then the Royal Tomb?
His nickname should have been Kor the Restless.
Somehow not as catchy as Kor the Immortal.
Making it out of insomnia only adds to his legend.
Well, fortune favors the bold.
Huh?
The wise make their own luck.
You think it's a coincidence he's made it out of all those battles alive?
Heads up! Thing I need now. Eyes peeled, mouth closed. Hey!
No use hanging around here.
Indeed.
Wonder what drew him to the Royal Tomb.
A morbid curiosity for the late kings of Lucis.
Only one way to find out.
Enough talk. Time for some action. Hate bastards that fly.
Biggie!
My
We're here.
A tomb fit for royalty.
Let's go in and find the Marshal.
Marshal.
At last, Your Highness.
Yeah. Tell me what I'm here for.
The power of kings passed from the old to the new through the bonding of souls. One such soul lies before you. To claim your forebears' power is your birthright and duty as king.
Duty as king of what?
Now is not the time to question your calling. A king is sworn to protect his people.
And yet he chose to protect only one prince. Is that his calling? Forsake the masses to spare his own son?
How long will you remain the protected? The king entrusted the role of protector to you.
Entrusted it to me? And why didn't he tell me that? Why did he stand there smiling as I left? Why? Why did he lie to me?
That day, he didn't want you to remember him as the king. In what time you had left, he wanted to be your father. He always had faith in you, that when the time came, you would ascend for the sake of your people.
Guess he left me no choice.
Goes with you, Your Majesty. That's not the only power your forebears left you. Your journey's just begun. Another tomb lies close by. I suggest you head there next. There are tombs scattered across the land. All are on dangerous ground. I'll go with you, for the time being. Not only to help, but to get a measure of your strength.
So, just how many of these powers are out there?
There are 13 known royal arms, each enshrined in a royal tomb, though we know the location of only a few. I've enlisted the help of the hunters. They comb the land in search of the lost tombs.
Where's the one nearby you mentioned?
Kikatrick Trench. We know there to be a crypt, deep inside the tunnels.
Watch out!
Remember,
Easy as they come.
You haven't lost your edge one bit, Marshal.
Still got an edge at any rate. Long years ago, we waged a fierce battle here against the Empire. It all went to ruin. And after that, the Empire moved in like it owned the place.
All kidding aside, this could be bad.
So we'll just stay out of it.
No, it's cool. Let's go.
All kidding aside, I hate you.
No slacking off, Gladio.
I'll have a chance.
How do we get through all that?
Taking that on, we'll sneak up from behind. The choice is
Never fear, Bronco's here! Pretty sure we're doomed!
We can turn the tide yet. Merde.
Hey, where'd you learn that one, Noct? Better than this, Noct.
Tout va bien, Lordi? Tu as l'air d'avoir un petit souci là.
Bronto, you all right?
Yes, sir? I'm fine, sir.
A Magitech armor.
Dangerous?
This particular model poses a mild to moderate threat.
The short version?
Somewhat dangerous.
Marshal, you'd have to be pretty badass to take that down, right?
Think you're up to it? Let's see what you can do.
Pas les éviter.
Rock and roll!
What's the plan, Ignis? Prepare ourselves.
It's over.
You all right, Highness?
Of course.
Marshal. No problem.
Alors, les donjons.
Here's where we go our separate ways. Take this key. It unlocks the doors to the other tombs. Seek them out and lay claim to the power they hold. You'll need it.
And what will you do?
Keep an eye on the Nifs. Find out what they're up to. But you should focus on your own task.
I will. You take care. Here we go.
Keep it real, huh?
Huh? Look!
There's a door.
What is this place?
It appears to have been a shelter.
People lived here?
Those seeking refuge from war, most likely.
Wars. Huh.
Vas-y,
What are they good
fonce.
for? Wonder if anyone's still living here. Huh. What's this? A cable. Wonder where it leads.
Well, we can follow it and see.
A generator?
So it would appear.
Might still run. Start her up. Sweet, it works!
Then there was light.
Oh man, I do love me some light. What was that?
My bad. Kick the can.
You are killing me here, big guy. Are you trying to give me a heart attack or something? If it's all the same to you guys, I'd rather not get buried alive.
Yeah, let us be quick.
I hate